September 15th, 1940, 11:30 a.m. The skies above Kent crackle with tension as radar stations detect massive formations approaching across the English Channel. But today, something is different. High above the churning dogfights between Spitfires and Messerschmitts at 45,000 feet, something moves that shouldn't exist for another 47 years. The Northrop B-2 Spirit cuts through the morning air like a gray phantom, its flying wing silhouette invisible to every radar array below. Its four engines whisper at near silence, barely audible over the roar of Merlin engines battling thousands of feet below. In the cockpit, two aircrew monitor displays showing the massive Luftwaffe formation, 1,500 aircraft strong, including 600 Heinkel He-111 bombers escorted by 750 Messerschmitt Bf-109 fighters, all converging on London in what Hermann Göring believes will be the killing blow against RAF Fighter Command. They have no idea what's about to hit them. The ghost in the machine. The B-2 Spirit represents a quantum leap beyond anything imagined in 1940. Its stealth capabilities derive from composite materials that absorb radar waves, special coatings that reduce electromagnetic signatures, and a flying wing design that eliminates sharp angles, creating radar returns. Most critically, the B-2's radar cross-section measures just 0.1 square meters, roughly the size of a large bird. British chain-home radar systems operating on 20 to 30 megahertz frequencies could detect large bomber formations at 120 miles. Against the B-2's stealth profile, they register absolutely nothing. The aircraft's offensive capabilities would seem supernatural to 1940s observers. Its 40,000-pound payload carries 16 2,000-pound JDAMs with GPS guidance accurate to within 5 meters. For comparison, a Heinkel He-111 carried just 4,400 pounds of bombs with accuracy measured in hundreds of yards. The B-2's operational ceiling of 50,000 feet places it well above any 1940 fighter. The Messerschmitt Bf-109E reached 34,450 feet maximum, while Spitfire MKAs topped out at 31,900 feet. Even if detected, no fighter could reach intercept altitude. However, the B-2 faces significant limitations. Without GPS satellites and ground control systems, the crew relies on visual navigation, ironically similar to their 1940 counterparts below. The Luftwaffe Armada. The German formation represents 1,500 aircraft, the largest aerial armada ever assembled. The bomber force consists of 600 Heinkel He-111s, each carrying 4,400 pounds of high explosive and incendiary bombs capable of devastating London's infrastructure. Escorting them are 750 Messerschmitt Bf-109E fighters, powered by 1,175 horsepower engines pushing them to 354 miles per hour. Armed with two 20mm cannons and two machine guns, they represent cutting-edge 1940 fighter technology. But these aircraft operate within technological limitations. Pilots navigate using compass headings and visual landmarks, communicate via primitive radio systems, and engage targets at ranges measured in hundreds of yards. Their experimental Freya radar systems provide adequate detection against conventional aircraft but offer no protection against stealth technology. 11:45 a.m. The B-2 crew receives visual confirmation of the formation spread across 20 miles of airspace. Major Sarah Chen positions for optimal engagement while Captain Rodriguez monitors sophisticated targeting systems, tracking individual aircraft signatures below. Contact bearing 095, range 15 miles, Rodriguez calls out. Multiple large formations, estimate 1,500 plus aircraft. The bomb bay doors slide open, revealing 16 JDAMs. Each weapon contains inertial guidance systems designed for 5-meter accuracy, surgical precision unimaginable to 1940s bombardiers. Below, Hauptmann Klaus Weber leads his Heinkel Staffel toward London, checking altitude, 16,000 feet, perfect bombing height. He has no idea death approaches from directly above at nearly 3 times his altitude. At 11:47 a.m., the first JDAM releases. The 2,000-pound munition falls silently, making minute trajectory corrections. From the German perspective, nothing exists above them. Their radar detects no threat. Their lookouts see no aircraft. The bomb strikes Weber's He-111 dead center, instantly vaporizing aircraft and crew. The blast wave damages 3 adjacent bombers struggling to maintain formation as debris rains through their flight path. "What the hell was that?" screams a terrified voice over radio as pilots watch their formation leader simply disappear in a ball of flame. 15 seconds later, the second JDAM finds its target, then the third, then the fourth. Each weapon tracks with mathematical certainty, striking individual aircraft with devastating accuracy. Bomber formations dissolve into chaos as survivors attempt to understand attacks from nowhere. German fighters desperately scan the skies, Messerschmitts climbing frantically toward altitudes they'll never reach. Radio channels explode with panicked transmissions reporting impossible attacks from invisible enemies. 11:52 a.m. The formation begins fragmenting as strikes continue every 15 seconds. Major General Adolf Galland orders maximum climb rate, pushing engines beyond safe parameters in desperate interception attempts. The B-2 crew faces their own challenges. 12 JDAMs remaining, Rodriguez reports. "We're making a dent, but we can't stop this entire formation." German tactics begin adapting. Oberst Johannes Fink orders altitude changes and course deviations, abandoning tight formations for scattered defensive positioning. This creates complications for precision targeting. JDAM systems designed for stationary targets must constantly recalculate against random evasive patterns. Messerschmitt fighters position themselves above likely target areas, hoping to spot bomb releases revealing the invisible attacker. The psychological impact becomes a weapon itself as veteran pilots crack under stress from facing unseen death. 12:01 p.m. The B-2 releases its final 4 JDAMs targeting command aircraft with distinctive antenna configurations. These strikes eliminate key leadership, further degrading coordination. But now the bomber faces critical limitation, ammunition depletion. With all weapons expended, the B-2 possesses no additional offensive capability, while the surviving formation, reduced to 1,484 aircraft, continues toward London. The tactical results reveal sobering realities about technological advantages versus strategic outcomes. The B-2's intervention eliminates 16 aircraft with 100% accuracy, impressive tactically, but representing just 1.07% of the total formation. Psychologically, the impact proves more significant. German morale collapses under supernatural attacks, disrupting coordination, while formations abandon discipline for survival. However, the surviving 1,484 aircraft still carry over 6.5 million pounds of destructive capability toward London. The stealth bomber's single mission limitation becomes apparent. Without advanced maintenance facilities and munition reloads, the aircraft becomes neutralized after initial strike. The complex support systems enabling modern operations simply don't exist in 1940. Most valuable becomes intelligence gathering. The B-2's sensors collect unprecedented tactical data about German formations, transmitted to RAF Fighter Command for revolutionary defensive positioning.